Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished what apparently was the last required room of Mosaic Garden. So, I had that room marked as room 4, so I guess that was a pretty short one by room count at least. But strawberry room number 0 was a ridiculous, sprawling journey. Let's see what strawberry room number 1 is about. That's a lot of peppers. That's a ridiculous number of peppers. Okay, this looks very silly, and might be quick, might be a nightmare. I don't think there's gonna be much of anything in between. Kevin's here. I guess he just gets out of the okay! Well, sorry. So, alright, so this is just like, control your dashes. Let's look at the routing, because there is some. So, symmetry. Once I pass that initial up, to do that I dash down left, down right, or the opposite. Once I'm at that flower, I dash straight left or straight right and fall down. And I hope my positioning's good. Dash left, right, up, left, down, right, up, and then right, yep. Then right again to get, okay. Yeah, so I'm picking my route. I'm gonna go here. Alright. Yeah, so this is just like, figure out your timing. And I want to do a thing where, like, the direction of approach here, I want to go, like, the opposite direction as where I went from the... Yeah, because that puts me too close to the thorns. So if I'm doing that... Dang it. So there's, like, almost no feedback for collecting a pepper, and, I get uncomfortable about it because I'm expecting to hear a loud crystal shatter sound from things of that color here in this room. That's the main thing that's throwing me off here. Yes, this is mostly just timing. I need to keep a little more height than that. And a little bit more rightness, I guess? So yeah, I need to be like very upper right to go left. Like that? That's not enough. Maybe a better plan would be to... Like, I haven't actually made it into one of those chambers yet, have I? Wait, I can dash down. Right, because I get another dash. These are essentially 2-dash deals. Okay, this is pretty funny. Yeah, so there's pretty much no point in here in which I'm not dashing. Okay. Still a lot. Oh yeah, that's a lot. I have not hit anything close to the halfway point yet. That was pretty close. Let's do the upper left first because that's harder than the other one. 4 of those, huh? Diagonal tight spike gap, my nemesis. Just little micro timing adjustments. Okay, that was pretty good. Make a lot of the difference. I want to practice the lower parts, just so I have some idea of how it's going to go. So it's down left to enter there. Okay. Well, let's try the whole thing again. This is, it's a bit extreme, if you hadn't noticed. I'd like to get in there and make the return trip. Gonna have to do that 4 times, in slightly different arrangements each time. Well, now, why did I die there? This would be a great room to put on slow motion. I'll do it if I have to. I'm not deciding to do that yet. I'll try a little longer at this speed. But like, now that I saw how that went in the other not quite a strawberry room, was actually pretty cool. This kind of lets me choose which part of this game I engage with. Sometimes I just want to do the routing, but like, actually inputting the actions in real time is less what I want. This just might be one of those days. However, suddenly this is going okay. Okay, well that's a good new record. Let's practice the bottom part since I haven't really input any on that. So I nailed the top part perfectly. Okay, that turnaround is trickier than it looks. Let's go in a straight line there. Straight line back. Yeah, that's easier. Somehow. It's so funny that Kevin's there just to shatter from nothing. Why does he shatter? He has to get out of the way, yes, but like, he's just a slightly delayed crumble block. Dash crumble, one of those. Okay, pretty good. I got all the side ones. I'm going a different way for some reason. Let's not. When I get the rhythm, it feels good. I just can't keep it for as long as I need to, it seems. Alright, I'm gonna try a full run again. I mean, yeah, we see exactly what's going on here. It's just a matter of do it till you get it. Adjustments available to me are few. I guess, like, I want to make sure I'm centered on each thing I'm dashing away from. Ooh, I went a weird route. I mean, that's a fine route, but I prefer this other one now. It seems a little more reliable somehow. Oh, almost. Honestly, I think the point that I would get the point of this room without such, like, extra precise tolerances. It's just, that's the thing about this level. It's just tighter than it feels like it needs to be to get its point across. That's been my impression throughout the entire thing. I'm going a little slower and that seemed better. I must have been cutting some things short before. Well, but then I cut everything too long. Gotta really watch my directions. But timing is the bigger problem. But that direction, like that particular left, somehow is just not coming through. So I'm paying extra attention to that one. I'm surprised I got away with that, except I didn't ultimately. Alright, so I'm not going far enough right on the return trip here. So I wait just a tiny bit more. Not far enough down on that. Oh. Like, I try to control it, but just... it just doesn't feel like the controls I try to apply have any effect at all. Like, I look where I want to aim, and Madeline just kind of goes somewhere else. So it feels more like I just kind of have to try to throw her in the direction I want her to go, and just get lucky that she'll land in the place I want her to be. Something felt different that run. Oh, I think I had one of these gear shift moments. I don't know what I changed, but I'm seeing more clearly all of a sudden. It just sometimes happens to me after I play a room like this for a while. Just something invisibly clicks. Might not look any different in what I'm doing, but it feels different. Ooh, I lost it. I'm gonna try inputting things differently. Let's see if that helps. Doing that thing of separating my inputs, so I'm trying to release the D-pad between each dash. So that I'm actually neutral while the dash is happening. I don't think it's any better than it was before. It's about the same. I mean, well, it'll give me fewer mistaken directions, but it's a little more work, a little more to think about, so I'm more distracted, but my directional input's more reliable. But, like, everything is less reliable, so I don't think it's worth it. Just for fun. I'm gonna take a moment and try things at that speed just to sort of see how they feel. Maybe I'll gain some understanding here of, like, what I need to adjust where. 80% doesn't feel meaningfully different. I could go lower, but I think I got the information I needed. Enough of it. Like, if I do want to do this at 1x, it's just gonna be how it is. Almost. Well, almost top half, at least. Yeah, okay, so I can see that I'm not going far enough right there. And I can anticipate that, I think. I don't know if I've ever hit that barrier on the right. Well, I can hit that spike on the top, that's just as bad. Let's try changing order a little bit. I don't think that's better. Yep, alright, well, it's just gonna be me doing this for, like, the next 20 minutes, and I have nothing to say, so see you when it's done, I guess. Oh, well, I wasn't ready for the bottom half. Alright, guess I gotta practice that some more in isolation. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, it's been a long time since I did that. I don't know what to do in the bottom. Alright, let's have a change of pace. I'm, like, this is just pure monotony, and, like, I'm getting nothing out of this. Okay, let's try it at 0.5 speed, and just see how it feels. So part of the issue here is with the dash delay, the little pause that it does. I can't time anything visually, because the delay just, like, interrupts any kind of visual timing I could do. This is much easier to time visually, obviously. Still not free. I want to get down to the bottom and collect some of those at this speed, then I'll go back to the normal one, probably. Okay, so now that I actually am capable of aiming, I'm having different problems than I was at full speed. What? Oh, my dash didn't happen. Whoa, okay. Yeah, see, like, I was just too low there, so if I lose too much height there, I mean, I can stall and re-get it in theory. I don't have the reaction time for that. Does anyone? I don't. But yeah, okay, so height loss there is kind of an issue, so I want to stay kind of vaguely high there. I got a silly idea. My hitbox would be smaller if these were all demo dashes. Huh, what if I used my other dash button? Let's see if that would make a difference. Alright, pressing the other button now. Oh, and apparently, hold on, I'm gonna check something. So when I press this on the ground... No, it works fine. Never mind, I thought I had a problem with that, but I do not. Okay, so... Crouch dashes only. Right, I'm back at 1x, so timing is this now. Hey, if this is a Grandmaster level, I'll use this Grandmaster technique. It'll keep my head a little bit safer for a moment, maybe. And I don't think there's a downside, like... It feels funny. I'm using a different button. I could bind it to my normal dash button, then I wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. But yeah, this should just like... let me be a little safer. So air higher, then? Because my hitbox is lowered. Well, shortened. Shortened downward. I mean, there's all the other problems I gotta deal with too, of course. But theoretically this will make things easier. Alright, well, still working on it. Okay, so right there I popped out of the crouch by inputting another dash, so I do have to uncrouch in order to dash. So therefore it can't really help in that spot. Maybe it can't help anywhere. It's more comfortable to press the other button, so I'm going back to that way, I guess. Okay, so somehow I find the bottom section easier. Alright, so I've done both halves individually. I've been at this for about, what is it, 38 minutes now? I'll give the top half a little bit more of a try, just in case that bottom half practice made it more possible, but like, since I've done both halves now, I don't know, this is working a whole lot better. Hold on, is this the attempt? That shows me that I can do it. Okay, never mind, I'm still in this. Aww. I corrected? Okay. Ah. Ah, almost. Huh? Ah. What? Oh, I had it almost. Past the hour mark, by the way. My 20-minute estimate was very optimistic, as it turns out. Oh, almost! Oh. Whoops. Oh, almost. That's the best attempt I've had in like 40 minutes. That's pretty sad. Okay. Yeah, see, I can do that when it doesn't count. Two hours, by the way. 2 hours of this. This is what attempts look like. All of them. Except those 1 in 100 ones that actually go somewhere. Yeah, so like, the transition, this first little thing, absolutely hardest thing in the room by a huge amount. The top left part, okay, maybe not by a huge amount, because the transitioning into and out of this is just ridiculously unreasonable. Everything after that is fine. Like, if I could get a reasonable number of tries on, like, everything else, it'd be no problem. It's just that I'm stuck in this prison of just, like, 100 attempts on these first two before they go anywhere. Yep. That one, that thorn right there, exactly like that. That's happened so many times. I sure wish it would stop. No! I can still do the bottom just fine. Like, why will the top just refuse to ever get done? Or maybe it won't. Well, okay. 2 hours 15, by the way, just so you know. It still looks pretty much like this every attempt. Yep. Oh, really? 2 hours 22, by the way. This has officially taken longer than the fake strawberry room. I've gotten to that point like 3 times. If I could just manage to input that last down dash, I would have been done long ago. 20 minutes, he said. 100 years ago. This has been the longest 20 minutes of my life. Okay, I figured something out. This is going a bit better. I am now ignoring literally everything in the room except the flowers. I am looking strictly only at the center of the flowers and dashing when I'm lined up with it. Is that how I visually time this? I mean, I'm still also pressing in a consistent rhythm. As consistent as I can get. Okay, but that has given me, like, a way to actually maybe improve after just kind of trying this for the longest time. Like, I could see I was too high there. Okay, it's something. Yeah, that has actually made this a lot better. Just ignore everything. The spikes don't exist, the seeds don't exist, Kevin doesn't exist. There's only flowers and Madeline. Nothing else. Ah, wrong direction. Whoops. Ah. What? What did I hit? Oh, the second last one. Almost. What? Direction. What happened? Why didn't you dash? I pressed, but it didn't happen. Alright, 3-hour mark. I got my rhythm more or less dialed in. I feel like I'm very close here. I think I am only minutes away or less. I hope. No, okay, I got too eager. I went down instead of down left. I know what happened. It's fine. Whoa. Oops, wrong direction. Oh, still, okay. That should be the easiest one, because it's just going the same direction again. But strangely, it's not always that easy. Almost. What? My sound stopped happening. What? That was very confusing. Ah! Well, this is what happened. This is a complete 180 from, like, how things were earlier. Suddenly, every attempt is almost viable. Okay. Can we do better than almost? Ah, why did it sound weird? That should have been it, but oh, I see what I did. Okay. Ah, it's the sound, the sound, the sound! Why did the sound change? I can't do it when the sound changes. No, no! Oh, I'm, okay. I think I hear what's happening. Okay. I need a slight delay before that second down left dash on the way down. Because I'm dashing before the center of the crystal flower, and that just makes everything sound wrong, and just makes it impossible to continue. Well, I delayed, but then too much after that. Okay, so delay, then speed back up. Okay. Yo! Yo! There we go. There we go. Ah! 3 hours 12. I had some thoughts about that room, but they evolved as the room went on. So something shifted right before the 3-hour mark and just kind of completely changed the way I saw everything. So first, like, 2.5 hours of this was just, like, putting me to sleep. It was monotony, it was drudgery, nothing was changing, nothing was ever happening. I, at one point, went into the gameplay speed menu and slowed it down to 0.5 and said, you know what, forget it, I'm just gonna get it done now. But I didn't get it done in like 3 tries and decided I didn't want to do that. So I persisted. And just at some point, things started clicking. Should I be happy about the lesson I'm learning here? To some extent. I suppose you could say I pride myself on my willpower. And this is playing into that pride, I guess. Whoopsie. One last death for the roads. Alright. So I had 2 extremely different experiences in that room, and I get to end on the experience that I actually liked. So you know what? The other one is just whatever. 5408. There's another strawberry in here. There is? Where? Not that one. Earlier. Oh. Well, dang, I'm not done with this yet. Okay, there's another strawberry somewhere before that one. Let's look at the journal. Again, my, like, wildly different experience in the last 15 minutes of that has made me not so sad to have to go back for the other thing. What was the level I was just playing about? Thorns. Like, so many thorns. I don't see any thorny things here. What was it called? Mosaic Garden. Ah, it's the gems, sort of toward the upper left. Got it. Right, those are there too. Yeah, death record by a lot, unsurprisingly. Time record by a lot probably too, unsurprisingly. And I'm not done. There's more to do. Alright, so sniffing out that last strawberry next time, I guess. Will it be easier than that one? I have no guesses, but... Okay, so next time, that, I guess. I'll poke through old video footage and see if I can spot the spot. Because that'd be a lot more reasonable than doing that in real time, but it might not be particularly apparent. Anyway, it's there somewhere.